Hi guys, and welcome to Radio Art Pop episode 83. I want to start out by saying that I have tried recording this video, not live, probably 10 times now, and I just simply can't. I have been a writer my entire life, but I have only been a YouTuber for 2 years, and I am not good at videos that aren't live. I feel like videos that aren't live are typically ingenuine, they're meant for entertainment, and they are scripted. That's my problem with them. They're scripted. So I'm a good writer and I'm okay with speeches, but I'm not good at giving a speech to a camera. It just feels fake to me. So I am going to use what I wrote for this episode and hopefully not trail off from that too much, but I probably will. Okay, let's be serious. This is a very important episode. It's also going to be a very short episode. And as you can see, there are no guests. It's just me. So I'm going to get right to it. There's a lot I want to talk about tonight, but first I want to read this email that I got from one of our viewers named Anne. Dear Tim, I will have a heavy heart when Radio Art Pop ends this summer. I have quite enjoyed watching the program. Not only is it a fun and entertaining escape from the drudgery that can be daily life, it provides a space in which I feel not alone. And that is huge. Thank you for that. My selfish feelings aside, I am glad to see you follow your bliss and do what you need to do to realize your dreams and take care of you. Self-care is so important. Yeah, self-care is important for you too, guys. You are worthy of that and deserve a bright future. You are a brilliant and caring person, and I know Populove is going to go places. I wish I would have thought of it myself. What a smart way to manifest your passions and talents and fill a much-needed niche. You created that niche yourself. You made it happen. Congratulations. Smiley face. So many struggle to do half as much. It should be a human right that we are able to spend our lives doing what we love. Thank you for being kind and generous as you share your passions with the world. This is Gaga's vision, our vision. This is change. Best of luck to you as you discover new adventures. I will be tuning in until the very end. Sincerely, Anne. I get messages like this from Anne and other fans of the show every week through Facebook and email. If you follow the show, you have been a part of some really amazing experiences that I would never take back. Together, we gave support to Sherez after doctors told him that he only had 4 months to beat cancer or he would die. And he lived, thank fucking God, because he's one of my best friends. Together, we helped Brady come out to his family on live YouTube, Google Hangouts, come out to his family about his struggles with bulimia. Our friend Kate shed a light on her experiences being molested as a child and how that still impacts her today in her 20s. I've even shared my own experiences with self-harm and depression and eating disorders. These are just a few, but some of my proudest moments on the show, connecting fans to one another and setting an example for how fans can better interact and help each other online. As I said before, there are no guests for tonight's episode. I wanted to talk to you guys one-on-one tonight about how we can continue to improve our interactions with each other. There's been a lot of drama online in the past 24 hours, and what it all comes down to is perception. And maybe that's just my perception of it, but I believe that what it all comes down to is perception. Last night, I posted a Facebook status that was not meant to harm or offend anyone. I did not call out anyone by name, and I had no malicious intent. I was hoping to clear my mind of some things and provide insight on questions I'm often asked. Radio Art Pop has been an unexpectedly life-changing experience for me, but its success sorry, I'm trying to prevent myself from crying during this. Radio Art Pop has really been a life-changing experience for me. I could list all the reasons, but there's just no point. But its success has also made people perceive me as big-headed, attention-seeking, and selfish. That is not who I am. That is not the source of last night's Facebook status. And if I've learned anything in the last 24 hours, it's that no matter how often I say that, there is always going to be someone who is perceiving me saying that as either being a lie or a cry for attention. Last night, my status was perceived by some people as harmless venting, a sort of stress relief. I think we can all relate to that. We've all used social media from time to time to relieve our stress on something that was going on in our lives or something that we'd been holding back. Others perceived my status as an attack on people, and very few others created a non-existent war between my status and a personal struggle we all, or not we all face, but a lot of us face, including myself. These unique perceptions resulted in hours of online harassment, name calling, and even death threats. All of this stemmed from one Facebook post, just one. Perception is how we individually comprehend and interpret something. Everyone perceives things differently. For example, there are those people who perceive ARTPOP's bad sales as reflecting Gaga being a failure now. There are other people who perceive ARTPOP's bad sales as just Gaga attempting to do something different and do something unexpected, which she always does, and it just didn't work this time. There are people who really, held it against Gaga, that ARTPOP did not have massive success. And then there were people that were like, I don't care, I love this album. It's, success doesn't matter. It's different perceptions. We all have them. An even better example, a few weeks ago, there was a worldwide argument online over a dress that some people thought was black and blue and other people thought was white and gold. No one lied about what they saw. Everyone either saw black and blue or white and gold, and everyone only stood up for their point of view, for their perception of what they saw. Everyone's perception is their own. My perception may be different than your perception, but it's how we react to our perceptions and others' perceptions that sets us apart and that makes us unique as individuals. The way some people reacted to their perception of my status was the exact opposite of the examples that we should be setting online for each other. Gaga encourages love, understanding, honesty, bravery, patience, and forgiveness. In the past 7 years, she has backed multiple campaigns against bullying. She has stood up for her fans on social media, tweeting individual fans as they were being bullied. Even I remember she tweeted a fan who just tweeted about being bullied in school, and she tweeted him and was like, hey, tell that kid to leave you alone. You're my friend. Like, she's a great fucking woman, and we should all learn from her, and I think that a lot of us have. She even, dedicated a song in 2011 to Jamie Rodemeyer, who committed suicide because of online bullying, because of this harassment and this name calling that goes on. She taught us in 2013 to block out hate. Those are her words. She went on the big blocking spree to promote online kindness and to show love to the people who protest our beliefs. This part's not written down. I wasn't planning on saying this, but one of my favorite moments in Gaga history is July, I think 17th of 2010, she had a concert in Louisville, Kentucky, and there were protesters outside, I think from the Westboro Baptist Church, and people were tweeting about how they were protesting against the protesters, and she put this long message on Twitter about why we should show them love and why we should ignore their messages of hate, and how we are no better than them if we try to belittle them for what they're doing. You know what I mean? I try very hard to live my oh no, I screwed up. I try very hard to live my life by the lessons I've learned from her, from being a fan, and from many of the incredible friends I've made online. Oh, fuck. Yet in the past 24 hours, people who call themselves true fans have lashed out at me, not for anything I did, not really for my status, just for their perception of myself and my words. There's that word again, by the way, perception. Despite how badly I was hurt or felt used by any of the people that I was referencing in my status, again, I didn't use names, so I wasn't trying to attack anyone. I was just trying to explain a situation to some people. I never publicly revealed at the time that all of the stuff was going down that I talked about in my status. I never publicly revealed what these people had done, what perception I had of them because of their behavior, or what made me distance myself from them. People would ask me all the time, why is so-and-so not on the show anymore? Where is this person? What happened to that person? And I didn't respond, not because it was something that would reflect negatively on me at all, but because it was rude and uncalled for to put out other people's dirty laundry. Does that make sense? I hope so. You know, even though I had a negative perception of these people at the time because of what they did that made me have to, you know, stop them from coming on the show anymore, I wasn't going to air that dirty laundry to you guys. That's not my place. It is no one's business but ours what happened, and my perception of how I was treated by them should not impact your perception of these people. I am not perfect. I am only human, but I try my best to respect everyone regardless of their opinions and perceptions. I've never perceived myself as someone whose social media posts would be looked at and judged in this manner. If I had known so many people cared about what I put on social media, I probably would have left social media a long time ago. I don't look for attention on social media. This is one of the things I get told so often, is that I'm just seeking attention. And I'm sorry, I was just using my Facebook like everyone else. But the really hard part for me, and this is the part I'm gonna have the most difficulty getting through, is that my best friends since I was 13, maybe even younger, have been people online. And I say that in the sense of, it's not like I didn't have people in school that I could talk to. It's not like I didn't have some sort of social life in school. But the only people that I could trust to help me when I was younger was people online. My friend Beth in Texas, my friend Chris, and my friends Chris and Fred in West Virginia, and a woman named Jean, who was part of the Buffy fandom. These people were my go-to source for who I talked to when I was being bullied, who I talked to when I was struggling with the fact that I was gay and, you know, didn't really know what that meant. They helped me come out. They helped me learn how to make friends offline. They helped me literally be who I am today. And you know, they've probably had more of an impact on who I am today than even Gaga has, because they were in my life at such a young age before Gaga was ever on the scene. And what's so hard about that is I've always continued to look at the internet as that opportunity to meet more people. And as cliche as this is becoming, to spread love, because they showed me so much love when I needed it, when my family was not supportive of me. And I can't use social media the same anymore. And I didn't know that until last night. It's difficult because now there is a thin line between the people who see what I put online, who are my friends, and the people who are on my social media accounts for malicious reasons, or to feed what I post to other people who aren't on my accounts for various reasons. I feel like I kind of lost a friend in the internet, if you can even imagine what that would be like. What this entire experience has taught me is that perception is extremely important in all facets of life. I'm going to take from this a better understanding of how others' perceptions about their world fuels the world around me, how my perception is taken when I'm explaining it to the people around me, and how others perceive me, how the people that I trust perceive me. Because if I trust the wrong people, then you know, that's what ruined this relationship that I had with the internet from an early age, is that I trusted the wrong people. It's so easy to be fake, and I did not know that. I did not know that until Radio Art Pop. And the internet only makes it easier. What I ask of you is to stop and look at how your perceptions impact the world and how you react to them, how you react to your perceptions and other perceptions. Life is about more than how you look. It's about more than how you dress, and it's about more than how many followers you have. It's about more than what people say about you. Your life will be determined by what you do, how you treat yourself, and how you treat others. But that's also your image. Your image is what you do. No, I'm sorry. See, I'm just losing it. Let's talk about image and character for a second, okay? Your image is what people think of you. I have a pretty bad image online, apparently. Okay. That was a great face. But your character is determined by the choices you make, the things you say, and the things that you do. When we're older, all anyone is going to care about is our character. Our image won't matter. These good looks you might have right now, this sleek haircut, I can't be 50 years old with this haircut. Like, your image is nothing, and I don't care what you people, what anyone makes of my image. It just really doesn't matter. It's character that matters, and when we're older, that's all people are going to care about is our character. And you want people in your life who love you for your character and not for the image that other people create around you. I don't think I'm better than anyone else, and if this show, if Radio Art Pop is the reason that people think that I am better than other people, then I don't know if I want to do this show anymore. There is nothing farther from the truth than that I think I'm better than other people. You can ask anyone who knows me in real life. I think pretty low of myself. I love the things I do. I wouldn't do them if I didn't love them. But I do let things affect me. We all let small things affect us, and you know, I'm not free of that struggle. I still need to digest what has happened over the past 24 hours before I decide what happens with the show and whether or not we'll continue past tonight. But before I wrap this up, I want to tell you guys something about me that I don't think a lot of people know. I will always be a little monster, but this fan base was not my first fan base, and it won't be my last. Radio Art Pop was not my first fan project, and it also will not be my last fan project. I have been making projects for celebrities and their fans since before Gaga was ever on the radio. It's what I love to do, and I plan to keep on doing it, and nothing is going to stop me. Even though I didn't intend for Radio Art Pop to receive the attention that it has, I'm eternally grateful that fans like Anne and others have found inspiration from this project, and I can only hope another project in the future will have the same impact on another fan base. It has really, really changed my life, knowing how much I have been able to help other people the way that I was helped growing up. And there are going to be a lot of people who perceive this video as another cry for attention. You know, shoot me now, because I'm just not here to listen to that bullshit. But you guys who have watched all of this time, who, even if you just joined in halfway and are watching now, not because you want to judge me or say something about the show, but because you actually care about Radio Art Pop, you guys have had such a big impact on my life. I literally would not be in the room that I'm in right now if it weren't for you guys. Not that it's the greatest room in the world, but it's home, and I didn't have that before. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the monsters who've stuck by us. Thank you, Gaga, for helping me become who I am and for motivating all of us to be better people. I love you all, and good night, guys.